Spirit, please tell me what the collective needs to hear right now for their highest good. How can they gain clarity now in this moment? What do they need to know to move forward? So I feel like you are beginning a more playful era. You need to hear that. You need to become more playful with life. You need to put yourself out there in order to just have some more fun. Like, I feel like you're the type of person who really values balance. You want to work hard and you want to play hard, but you've been lacking on the playful side. You've been working really hard and you're probably seeing a lot of the fruits of your labor at this time, but you need to continue to remind yourself that with work, you must make time for play. You can't be all work and no play. You need to have some fun. Like, probably you need to go out more with friends, or you can schedule a date night, like whether it's a self date or you go out and meet new people. I just feel like right now you need to hear that you're entering a new playful time in your life, a time for exploring what makes you feel like you're having fun times, like what makes you smile. Do more things that bring you a smile. Okay. Partnership is coming up, so I feel like the more that you invest in your relationships at this time, that is how you're going to find those playful scenarios that we're talking about. You need to hear now that partnership is going to be the avenue towards more playful experiences. When you have someone who you could play with, it makes the play even more enjoyable because you're sharing the moment with somebody else. Like, a lot of the times I feel like if you have great accomplishments but you have no one to share it with, the accomplishments don't feel as fun, because it's like, I did all this and I'm proud of myself, of course, and I'm proud that I'm able to get this far, but you can only go so far alone. Like, it's the people that you surround yourself with that really make the difference when it comes to life in general. Like, if you have people around you who celebrate your wins with you, it will create the environment necessary to sustain that playful energy that we're seeking. So another thing is, right now you need to hear that you are being called to be more grateful. I feel like you're already such a grateful person. You're someone who shows appreciation for a lot of the things that come into your life, a lot of the people in your life, a lot of the opportunities you've been able to access. So I feel like it's just a reminder to you to have gratitude during this time and show yourself grace, because yes, we want to work towards a more playful era, but we have to have gratitude for the work era that we just went through. Like, it takes a lot of work in order to even just realize what you're lacking. If you're able to acknowledge what you need to work more on, that takes work just to be able to say, hey, I want to grow on this. Like, I've analyzed the situation, I know what I'm good at, and I know what I could use work on. And it's funny because you have, like, to work towards being more playful is really a joy. It's an exciting thing to be able to know that you're a hard worker and that you need to prioritize having more fun in your life. Like, that in itself is an accomplishment that you should be just happy to know that regardless of the circumstance that you're experiencing, there's room for play. There's always room to invite in some lighter energy. God bless. God bless. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Okay, graceful is coming up. So I feel like you're a very graceful individual. Like, you, just as we were saying before, giving yourself grace is so important when you're exploring new things and taking on new challenges. So as you're learning to balance yourself out more, you need to be graceful to, like, you have to show yourself grace in this balancing act, because it is not easy to make sure the scales are aligned. Like, you want to be able to be more in the middle, not too much towards one side, or else it's going to tip the scales in either direction. Like, I know a lot of the time when we think about the type of person we want to be good, kind-hearted individuals. We want to be someone who brings light to the world, but we have to recognize that light is not without dark. Like, we have the capacity for both. We have just as much darkness, like just as much light in us. We have the capacity to bring that much darkness in. Like, it's like two sides of the same coin, basically. Like, we are light beings who also have a shadow and shadow aspects that we work through, and we go within, and when we're able to acknowledge our shadow, it no longer will scare us, because that we know it's part of us and it's not all of us. Like, we don't need to be afraid of being only good and like casting out all the so-called negative aspects of ourselves, but really it's not even negative. It's just our perception of ourselves. Like, we do things that some people, like, okay, so for an example, say you are the type of person who likes to really take their time while eating food. Like, you really like to be present and chew and really taste all the flavors. Like, that is not good or bad. That's just, it is what it is. Like, if you're that kind of person who takes time to eat slow, it's not like you need to hurry up. It's not like, oh, rush to finish your food so we could get on to the next thing. Like, if you really want to feel the moment and be in the moment with the food, like, and it's not saying that anybody who eats quicker than you is right or wrong either. It's like just a preference. It's our perception. What do we enjoy? If we enjoy to eat fast and like get on to the next thing, that's an option, and that's like, what, you know what I'm saying? It's like not a good or a bad thing. We just have aspects of ourselves, and we can acknowledge whether or not we perceive that as something that is good for us as individuals. Like, we need to be the ones to decide whether or not that type of action works for our way of being. Okay, let's see what else do we need to hear right now? So I just pulled sex appeal. So I feel like you need to hear right now, you have amazing sex appeal. You are someone who knows their sexual energy is really their creative energy, and you know the importance of creation in this world. Like, we all come from one divine creator, and we are made in the image of that creator. So we are creatives ourselves. We came here to create our own lives, and you know that you can harvest that creative energy, the fire within, if you will. Like, it can be transmuted into creation. You can use your sexual essence, your sexual appeal, your sexuality, and hone that energy towards creating something for yourself. You don't need outside forces to create something. You know that it's all within you. You have the capacity to create through acknowledging that energy lives within you. Like, I feel like this is an energy that not only you are aware of, but the people around you are aware of. Like, they can definitely feel the energy coming off of you. Like, it's like you radiate like a very powerful creative energy. It could definitely be sensed. if you're in a room with people, like they can sense something. They might not sense it as like sex appeal, but they'll sense it as, whoa, like I feel a force. I feel something emanating off of this person. Like, not, they might not even be that cognitively aware of it. Like, they might just turn their heads when you walk in, or you might notice the room will get silent when you walk in. It's like you shifted the energy. Like, when you come in there, your presence in the room really shifts the energy, and this is because of the creative force within you that draws people in. Okay, emotions. I feel like you need to hear right now that you are the one who's going to be able to regulate your emotions. Like, you are someone who can acknowledge that you feel very deeply, and you're only going to be able to express your feelings after really sitting with them and feeling them through. Like, you're not quick to talk about your feelings because you really want to process them and like take inventory of what you feel on the inside before you verbalize it, because you know the power of the tongue. Like, you know that just speaking without really processing what you're about to speak on might lead to things being said that you were out of emotion and not very rational. You are somebody who is emotional but rational at the same time. Like, again, it goes back to that balance.